Well, I definitely got some messages here. Another short one. Try to make it short. I'm telling you, we got the third party, priest, voodoo priest. So we got a voodoo priest out here, okay? A voodoo priest, confirmation. With the third party, and I clarified it too. It said group dynamic. I clarified the third party. Well, no, I clarified, I'm sorry, the voodoo priest, right? And it said, this is the voodoo priest. Okay. Working with the third party. So I clarified it, the voodoo priest. And when it came out with voodoo priest, it came out group dynamic fell out. Group dynamic. So this voodoo priest is part of the group dynamic. Okay. Part of this group dynamic here. All right. So basically I could just say this is a form of a cult. Okay. So I'm picking up off of here. I clarify the third party in the group dynamic, and this one came out, the devil. So I clarified the third party in the group dynamic, and the devil came out. So yeah, these are some devil worshippers. Okay. And I clarified it again, and we got my way. Okay. So we got selfish, stubborn, arrogant, and pride and ego. This is what a group of these people are, including the voodoo priest. Now, this voodoo priest can be, a preacher, okay, that do spell work for these people. Or this can be like a practitioner. And this is a practitioner, but what I'm saying is like, this is a person that do voodoo. So, they got a voodoo dowel on you. They do. This voodoo priest got a voodoo dowel on you. Been working on you, working on your appearance, been working on your health, been working on a lot of things, for you. Just look like this voodoo priest been trying to like control your life, right? Man, oh man. Whew, Lord, man, oh man. I'm telling you, yo, this voodoo priest, I clarified it. The first card that fell out was doctor. I said, oh shit. What's going on here? Man, this voodoo priest is sick. It don't look well. I believe this voodoo priest did some type of death spell on you. With this voodoo dowel, try to, end your life with that voodoo dowel. Doctor is here. This priest going through it. They got a lot of health issues. They getting some type of results from the doctor. Is the results of what they're getting from the doctor, it's not looking good for this voodoo priest at all. And you got a lot of these group dynamics, third parties are kind of nervous and scared. Okay. To me, my feelings is I believe this voodoo priest and probably already been passed over. Okay. And or about to. I'm just reading the energy of this person. The next card, I clarified the voodoo priest with the doctor. And I got here, luck is in reverse. Okay. So luck, confirmation. Luck is in reverse. All right. So it's nothing about their luck is about to change at all. It don't look good for this voodoo priest. Got a lot of group dynamic people here is nervous about that because they see it's bad news for this voodoo priest. And the reason why I said bad news because I clarified voodoo priest, doctor, and luck, bad luck. Basically, luck is in reverse. Bad news. So bad news did come out. Okay. So bad news did fall out. So this voodoo priest is getting some bad news about their health and it don't look good. And then I just clarified it again with this voodoo priest. We got divine intervention. So this voodoo priest is getting some type of divine intervention. Okay. They are. They're getting some divine intervention from the universe. The universe had to step in. God had to step in. The universe had to step in. Okay? And so basically God, the universe interfered. It don't look good for this person. I clarified third party group dynamic here in the Voodoo Priest. We got Destined Horizon with high honor. Okay. So these people thought that they was going to be fully being this high honor energy. Destined Horizon mean future message. So this could be happening in the future here. But this Voodoo Priest here, either they done already done passed or they're about to get ready to pass. It could be future here because it's different messages for some. All right. But this Destined Horizon could be this group dynamic in this third party. Okay. I got Jezebel at the top of the deck too. Coming off this bad news here. So it has something to do with a feminine and a masculine and then another, somebody else though. But whatever this is, whatever is it's basically, this is what I'm seeing. These people thought that they was high honor. Okay. Something is about to get ready to happen to them in the Destined Horizon. If they end up seeing this Voodoo Priest pass away, and sickness, because they all starting to get some type of sickness. If they seeing this Voodoo Priest going down bad, then they know for a fact in the Destined Horizon it's about to get ready to happen for them too. Okay, they already think that they was going to be more. They already thought that it was going to be this high honor type person. You know what I'm saying? Because of the money that they have stolen, right? They already think they high honor right now, but they think they was going to be more high honor because of the money that they have stolen. But what I'm seeing here in the Destined Horizon, that whatever this Voodoo Priest is going through, and if they was all part of the group to form that group of magic, death magic, on this voodoo doll of you, and doing this too, as group, this XEX group magic, if on a divine feminine, okay, with family, all right, that you done said goodbye to and turned your back on because they turned their back on you, okay, because what I'm seeing behind it is funeral. These people, okay, like I said, you saying goodbye to, that you turning your back on because they turned your back on you because this is what they was doing to the voodoo doll. Hopefully that this is what you're going to be in. Now it's turning back on these people. It don't look good. This Voodoo Priest is nervous as hell because they're getting messages from God. They're getting messages from God, from the universe. Okay? Shit is backfiring on these people. Okay? It's backfiring now. That's what's happening. Right on with the devil. I got here a split deck. It's money and natural disaster. They going through the money that they stolen is a curse. Do you understand? The money that they stolen is cursed. It's cursed. Anybody who got a part of this money, confirmation, anybody that got part of this money is cursed. Their lives are cursed. These people are cursed, including this Voodoo Priest. And Voodoo Priest, and God is giving this the Voodoo Priest is going to be the prime example for a lot of them to see that God is real. We got imprisonment. Some of these people are in imprisonment right now. They're going to prison. Some of them finna pass away in prison. They're going to prison. Okay. So here, let's talk about it. I want to say this too. With the Destined Horizon, death is here. Okay. Death is here. This was on a destined horizon because due to the theft, the money that they have stolen. Okay. These people thought that they was higher honored, or they thought they was going to be more high honored than you. Whatever this is, the theft is a destined horizon about this magic is backfiring. Okay. That's what's going on. You see this? Coffin. Theft. I'm telling you. The voodoo priest got a divine intervention and realized that bad news. And the doctor, bad news. This voodoo priest is finna lose their life. Coffin is here. It's going to be the first one to go with imprisonment. Okay? This voodoo priest feeling imprisonment right now. All right? Right along with everybody else. They're going to be the first one to go. That's part of their journey. Okay? And this voodoo priest is thinking about the thoughts of you, what they have done. It's like God giving them to intervention of all the wrongdoing, what they did to you. What this voodoo priest did to you, helping everybody else help with this theft. Okay? What's behind it? With mature woman, that's a Jezebel here. With the gift, this Jezebel thought she was going to have this gift here with this unexpected money. Yeah, in this courtroom. Okay? This is a marriage couple here. All right? Yeah. But they're not the official person. Why? Look, false people. They're not the official person. That's why they put in toil and labor. All that hard ass work with occupation here. Just to be in some type of damn despair. It ain't finna look good for these people. Clarify this faith. In the courthouse, faith. They've been trying to have some type of faith, because faith is right here. They've been trying to have some type of faith here in this courthouse. But I ain't going to even lie. It's very concerning right now. Okay? It's very concerning. Look at the community. Because you are the privileged man or a privileged woman here. All right? See, they concerned about this sudden wealth. Okay? That's what they concerned about. They're concerned about this sudden wealth. Look. Let me pick these cards back up so y'all know where it's coming from. Behind here. Look. Wow. Look at that. Oh. Wow. Look at this. Look at the community. I said group dynamic right here. Helping out the third party mean multiple people, family members. Look at this. Bad health. I'm telling you, everybody got bad health. The community. The community. Bad health. Look at this. Message of concern. They even getting messages of concern of their health. Look at this. Things are changing in their lives. This is future message or present. Yeah, this is part of their pathway. This is the concern. Now, the faith in this court. What's connected to this? We got your commitment is being tested with fear. They in fear. They in fear. That's why it's a concern of the sudden wealth. They in fear. They concerned of this sudden wealth. 777. That's a jackpot. They in fear of this wealth. They've been trying to have faith. But their faith, they tested has been committed and they failed. They failed. They failed God. They failed the universe. They failed you. God is angry. We got ancestors here. These ancestors, not just only your ancestors, but these are all these people ancestors. The group dynamic, not yours. I'm saying their own ancestors. The group dynamic, this voodoo priest, and then the third parties and everybody here, family members, your family are part of this. Yeah, this ancestor. But then all these other people, ancestors, these are their own ancestors, right? These people own individuals, ancestors, right? The voodoo priest, their own ancestor, the group dynamic, the community, their own ancestors. And then, the third party was want to be, was part of this situation of why this shit took place and went down is a family member that y'all share the same ancestors. These ancestors, all of these ancestors, then cut the cord of these people. The cord is cut. The group dynamic, the voodoo priests, the third parties, they cut. The ancestors cut ties with them in the spiritual realm. They're not fucking with them at all. They ain't mess with them. Y'all even got some of these people that's not kin to y'all, not family with y'all, working with you, helping you out, working with you. You got these people, ancestors, working with you. It's crazy. It don't matter if they're good or bad. Ancestors. They working with you. They didn't cut ties with these people. They in fear. Courthouse here. They're trying to have faith, but they in fear. Their commitment has been tested. Their faith has been tested. And they failed their faith. They failed it. They failed their faith. Clarify what's going on in this courthouse. What's going on in this courthouse, Holy Spirit? Some type of regret. What's going on in this courthouse? They failed their faith with God. What's going on in this courthouse? Clarify this courthouse. What's going on in this courthouse? Courthouse with social media? Huh? Clarify this courthouse. Meeting. Oh. Clarify this courthouse again. Oh, okay. And they in regret. They in regret. Look, legal procedure with travel. The courthouse got evidence about social media a group page of social media. You know how when people have a group, a group in on a social media page, something about a group page on social media, like the courthouse knew about the meetings and stuff that they didn't had, about you. They got evidence of that. I don't know how they got evidence, but somehow they got evidence. We got a partner accomplishing crime. Accomplished partner in crime. And it might came from a crooked judge. Okay? Because you remember that crooked judge, police officer, and lawyer, all them, you know what I'm saying? They got caught up, right? So it 9 out of 10 it came from them. They could have said something about the meeting on social media. Something about Facebook. Okay, that they had this meeting about this accomplished partner in crime. So the courthouse got evidence. Confirmation. The courthouse got evidence on that. Okay? And about them traveling. Traveling just hit the floor. Travel hit the floor. I don't feel like picking it up. This is what they found out in the court procedure. They found out, and they in regret. This is why they ain't concerned. They ain't concerned because it's evidence coming out about they had a group page on social media, on Facebook. They had a meeting. That means different people probably in different freaking states. 9 out of 10, because the cult group is not coming from no one state. A cult group come from different states. Different people from different states, different areas, states. And that's what that looked like right here. And the courts knows about this. It could be a crooked judge, a lawyer, or a police officer told them about this. See, their commitment was being tested of their faith. But see, they felt their faith with God. That's why they in fear right here. Okay? They felt their faith with God. Oh, we got burial right here at the bottom of the deck. I forgot that. Regret? Yeah. So they knew about the burial, what they tried to do to you. Okay? To cut the cord and stuff, I'm picking up split deck. You got a guardian angel, these ancestors. You got a bunch of guardian angels around you. Okay, even these people dang on, and ancestors, right? So you are very, very abundant. And I know some people, I'm getting on my comments, people saying, well, I ain't even got my money yet. You shouldn't even worry about your money. What you should be worried about is how you changing your life. How this changed your life. How this helped you grow, heal, evolve. To be a bigger, better person of yourself. That's what you should be focusing on right now. Let God handle this work. Let these ancestors handle this work while they protecting you. Let them handle this work. Your focus on you to heal, evolve, let go, forgive, move forward, forgive yourself, and be a better, bigger person than you. Because at the end of the day, what these people have done to you, justice going to be served. Some of y'all expect justice to happen right then and there. And that's why a lot of y'all still going to be held back. And that's why justice is not going to be happening quicker, faster than when you expecting to be. Because you demanding God. Who tell God what to do? Who does that? Who even tell God that they bigger than God? I done got some comments like that too. I had to delete them or block them. I don't know if I delete or block them. I don't know. The shit is just weird to me, But my thing is, let God do his work. I mean, I got a feeling that, I'm probably going through this too. But if so, man, I ain't thinking about this. I'm still abundant. I'm still blessed and highly favored. I don't care about what these people do. These people thought that they was going to tear me down because what they stole from me. I was in disguise. You are a setup. These people got set up for failure. God chose me to set these people up just as much as God chose you to set these people up. Ain't got no message about no money. Ain't got no message about no courthouse. Nobody. You ain't the only one. Nobody did not get no message, period. Because of their lies. But justice is going to be served. These people will not get away. Karma is real. The energy is real. It's called universal law. What you put out there, you will get back tenfold. They wanted death for you, death finna happen for them. They wanted homeless for you, homeless finna happen for them. They wanted your money to be gone and you be poor and in poverty, their money finna happen for them too. Everything what they wanted for you finna happen for them. Be grateful right now. You alive. Be grateful you alive. Be grateful you still got a roof over your head. And I know some of you said you're homeless. But thing is, I'm going to say, keep on doing what you're doing and have faith to push forward. You will overcome it. Be grateful. You are abundant. Even though if you don't feel that you are abundant, you are. You need to act like it. You need to know that. You need to put that energy into the universe and say, I am abundant. Because you are. Because there go the Most High God right here. God tested your commitments too. God tested your commitment was being tested by God too. And for you to walk around and be ungrateful or feel some type of way of certain things and being bitter and angry with these people, yeah, we all angry. Don't get it wrong. Yes, it is an angry situation. But we're not going to give these people that energy, that time for them to make them feel like they won by putting us in that position to be angry. You won. But I have the victory of the last laugh of this battle. They didn't win the battle. They just won by stealing. They didn't win the battle. You won the battle. They only won by stealing. They didn't overcome nothing. Their commitment was being tested too, right along with God. Your faith was being tested and committed by God. Just as much as their faith. And they failed their faith with God. Some of y'all that think that you more powerful and better in knowing a God, you failed your faith too with God. So you can just get over it thinking about money coming towards you, because it ain't going to happen for some of you. Fulfilling your faith with the Most High. Some of y'all, your faith was strong with God, and justice is going to be served for you. And then some of you, you get in my comments, you be nasty as hell. Some damn times, not all the time. Just only a few of you, not all of you, because all of y'all so grateful and I thank you. They felt their dang on, they ain't getting shit neither. I'm just saying, God is here. God said, I'm going to recover this. Just know that. But your forgiveness needs to be met. You have to forgive yourself and forgive these people. It needs to be met. In order, you know what I'm saying? Because God, God is not on our time. We on God time. I don't know what you got going on. We on the Most High God time. God ain't on our time. We did not create God. God created us. We on his time. His or her time. We on source time. So remain positive. Okay? And keep trusting your intuition. Because these people here is guilty as fuck. You will reach the end of a tough cycle. And it said full moon in Capricorn. So that's coming up soon. I think full moon in Capricorn coming up soon. I don't know. I'm not familiar too much with that stuff. Right? And Spirit's telling you no need to worry. Well, I know Capricorn season is going to be coming up pretty soon too. But no need to worry. Okay? Have the courage, the inner strength to keep continuing on facing your fear with confidence and take a step back. Because you understanding that nothing is not going to come out of this situation. That's what the Holy Spirit is telling you here. Luck is on your side. Patient is the key. I accept that everything happened all's in divine's order. Accept that everything happens all in divine's order. Patient is the key. Your personal issues will reach its resolution. Just know that. Your personal issues will reach its resolution. You're going through a transformation. Why these people, confirmation is going through a transformation of a failure. Not just only a failure, but losing everything, including their lives. While you focusing on your growth, these people are focusing on grief. Trying to see what's behind this card that's stuck. Yeah, the answers what you are needing while you focusing on your growth, the answers you need are coming. Why these people here in grief with a failure. Trust the universe and know that things are going to turn in your favor. That's what the Holy Spirit wants you to know. Now, why this dang on Voodoo Priest getting a divine intervention, this person was booked and busy, doing nothing but voodoo on you, trying to take you down. They triggered right now. All these people are triggered right now. They even watching you on social media doing great. Okay? They're learning a karmic lesson. All right? They're having deja vu. Because they realize that, yeah, nothing ain't happening. They might got some people sliding in their DMs asking them, what's going on? Spilling tea. I'm hearing about the spilled tea that the voodoo ain't working. Voodoo priest trying to sugarcoat a situation because the promises has been broken. Because whatever the hell with this voodoo priest said, it ain't working. What's going on, collector? It ain't working. They knowing that you bouncing back. They see that you bouncing back. Okay? They feel like dealing with this voodoo priest, feel like dealing with this group dynamic, these people here, the third parties, feel like this was a clickbait. Like a misleading headline. Like they got misleading information about these people. I mean, these people led them with misinformation about you. Meaning that these people here did not tell them who you really were. They didn't say that you was connected to God. They didn't say you was a chosen one. They didn't say you was an earth angel. They didn't say you was a starseed. This voodoo priest felt like it was a clickbait. Like it was a misleading information what they got out of it. It was an empty promise here. Okay? It was not what it seems to be. And now this voodoo priest is at a crossroad. And the reason why they're at a crossroad, because for number one, they know for a fact the crossroad that they on, they know they finna get ready to cross over. Meet me at the crossroad. Meet me at the crossroad. You can be lonely. This person is finna get ready to pass over. Yep. For anybody to sit back and think, for this voodoo priest thought that they was going to have some retirement goals was a false alarm. It was a false alarm. And for them or any of these people to think that they was going to have some type of retirement goals was a false alarm. It was false. They was jealous. Jealous and envy of you. These ops. And now they're in emotional pain. Or they're going to be. Due to this manipulation of you. They feel abandonment right now. Because they in the Five of Pentacles. This expectation, what they was waiting on, they know it's not happening. It's not happening. Nine of Swords. Okay? It's not happening. They feel stuck and bounded to the devil. That's the surprising information that they're getting while they were sitting over here emotionally manipulating a situation by being a thief. Okay? Whoever this female, karmic female is, rich girl energy, because the reason why she rich, because she got your inheritance. This hater going into poverty. She getting karma. Okay? She not getting no achievements. Need one more spirit about these people. Rising star, they fell on the floor. You're about to be balanced and you're about to get ready to be a rising star. Hold on. You're about to get ready to be a rising star. You're about to get ready to bounce back. Just know that. Yep. What's the message here for this voodoo priest? What's the message here for this voodoo priest that's going down, getting bad news? Woo, look at that. The devil. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Confirmation. The devil. Seven of Cups. Nothing but an illusion. It's the choices that they made. It's the choices that they made. The voodoo priest, God gave him a divine intervention. Yep. They holding on. Yeah, this coming to the light. Voodoo Priest. Wow. The devil. Yep. Try to cause all this illusion. They getting bad news about their health. They're not even looking good. Clarify this group dynamic. Star card. This group dynamic was wishing and hoping that things would turn right in their favor. Clarify this group dynamic third party with the devil. Hey, look, this is wealth. This is inheritance. This is wealth. This is what they was hoping and wishing. But they finna get ready to lay down for this. They finna get ready to pass over for this. The Voodoo Priest finna get ready to be the first one to be laid to rest. And then the whole group dynamic gonna find out when they're all in bad health that they next. Yep. They're gonna be juggling and all. That's the choice that they made. Yep. Spirit said everything I'm saying is the truth. Yeah. Hermit here. Yeah. 5 of Swords feeling defeated. Yeah. They're gonna be next. Group dynamic. The devil. I'm telling you. Feel a burden. They finna feel a burden. It's a lot of burden. When this Voodoo Priest pass away, the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. No lie. Yeah. Clarify these ancestors that cut the cord. These ancestors ain't playing. Justice. Justice is finna get ready to be served. Justice being served. These ancestors ain't playing. They cutting cords with these. They didn't cut the cord with these people. They're going to make sure that you finna get your justice. That equal giving. The universe even working with you. Death. I'm telling you. It's an ending to your new beginning. These people here is going to get back. 10 of Swords. Death. It's coming back to them. Yeah. And you finna be moving in peaceful, calm water. This finna be a burden for a lot of people. I'm going to tell you what. This why this Voodoo Priest feels some type of way. Why? Because it's the end of a cycle for them. It's completed. And they know they done. They know they done. They know they done. This Voodoo Priest ignored God's signs. Ignored the Most High. This Voodoo Priest here is trying to ride this shit out. But it was their last chance. They lost their chance. They got caught up. They got caught up and they fed up. They fed up because they know they played with fire. And now they're trying to brainstorm how to try to, get this stuff fixed. They jumped into conclusions too fast here, hustling. And now they're out here crying for help. They need help. Yeah, it's their last chance. God said, it's your last chance. Because I done warn you. No, they want to live this luxury lifestyle. Yep. Spirit said, get your popcorn out and watch this shit about to get ready to go down. Okay? Get your popcorn out. Watch shit about to get ready to go down. Look, I just shuffled the card and they know they made a bad deal. They all trying to run from this. You can't run from karma. Spirit said, you already know the tea. You can't run from karma. You already know the tea. They can't run from karma. It's over for these people until then.